So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. This poem is for you. And I'm going to be looking down reading it to you guys. Okay? Whoopings, Mother's Day poem, 2022. I'll never forget that whooping from 1992. The one where you couldn't catch me, so you sent my sisters to reel me in like a fish been pulled from their domain. That one. I still haven't forgot. You know, the one where you'd hold your breath for 20 seconds and contemplate running away. That one whooping you could probably still feel if you thought about it long enough. Mama says she don't play no games, that a child needs to stay in their place, wash clean hands, and make sure you put lotion on your face, make your bed, clean your room, and if you even thought about getting out of line, she'd come up in like a flood and lift up a standard that went something like this. I will not be disrespectful and will do what I am told because I am a child. 100 times on lined paper, or until she said stop writing, flip the paper over and continue writing the paragraph until it was bedtime, or until my wrist started to hurt from repeating over and over again the lesson I was trying to learn. We all knew about the street lights. Come in when it gets dark, and if you heard Mama's whistle of a voice belting down the block, you knew you were late. There wasn't any sneaking into Mama's house, no sliding through the back door or climbing through the bedroom window without Mama sitting upright on the couch with the switch waiting hours on end for you to appear. We all got whoopings up past the age where we could form complete sentences and sound our vowels with our eyes closed, knew how to spot incomplete grammar when spoken in our response when spoken to, quickly corrected before Mama's side eye peeked through her blurred vision and clearly knocked you out. Up past puberty introducing us to new things where our breasts were formed from little girls to something in between being a woman. Up past the squeaky voices that once sounded so sweet until preteen boys sounded like a mature man clocking into work to feed his family of 6. Mama taught us authentic African dance. The way we dipped and turned, ran around the table, did the splits in the corner just to get away from that backhand side to not get popped in the mouth for slick talking back, tongue drifting, saying things we got no business saying. We done all heard the line, hush up before I wash your mouth out with soap. And for our punishment, we cleaned those chitterlings with salt water, pulled the membrane, and soaked them in vinegar water regardless of the smell. Mama said life sometimes stinks, but to take deep breaths and exhale often, to continue, rinse, repeat. For our good measure, we learned that the roasting pan we used on holidays was passed down from past generations of mamas. And the kitchen is a thorn in the side if you let it. Take pleasure in making something beautiful, passed down comforting from the mamas of before who knew to leave a road map of how to eyeball your seasoning and measure your smiles. Those memories we thought were cruel, but turned out to be Mama's way of protecting, holding you close, shielding you from what could happen, all because Mama been down that road before, been down that road where her very existence of who you are would change you something deep, grinning from ear to ear to now confused of the laughter you once shared so willingly to all who listen. She stretched her arms like a cross and shielded you from the unknown if she could. Lay on the tracks if she knew the train was coming, if that meant you could cross the tracks of life into something beautiful. Her hand didn't clap for nothing, didn't make the sound resonate with mothers everywhere for nothing. So, this poem is to all the mothers who paved through muddy water, making sacrifices to raise and teach and mend and reach the inevitable first in order to share with us the roadmap. We can't forget you, nor those over-the-knee whoopings we all dreaded where we'd clench our buttocks tight as to not feel Mama's hand reminding us of who's in charge. We can't forget that. We don't play with your existence. Every time we think of you, it elevates our joy, reminds us we got backbone, got shoulders we stand tall on, got it honest because we came from something most beautiful, most protected in our eyes, even if no one else protects you. We remember there's too much stored in you. Too many 20-second breaths, high standards lifted in us to not forget your worthiness. Your voice carries a tune we'll never forget. Go out to the front yard and pick your own switch. We can't forget that. Even if it was just a hum of your command or the look on your face when you silently calmed our nerves and behaved us righteous. You are the standard held into words. I will honor my mother. I will cherish past memories formed into flesh to new memories. I will reflect what I've learned, stand tall in what was taught for me 100 times. On lined paper, flip the paper over, and continue writing until our hand hurts or until we are sure we won't forget you. Happy Mother's Day. But y'all know y'all used to whoop our butt. Don't say nothing. Stop right there. Y'all used to whoop our butt and thought that was cute. That wasn't cute. Because we can't forget it. I sure didn't forget that one from 1992. We don't forget y'all whoopings. No. Happy Mother's Day.